No, sorry. Act 1, Scene 2. Uh, another short, another short scene. And remember how we finished Act 1, Scene 1. Uh, the witches, the weird sisters, fair is foul and foul is fair. Everything is in Macbeth is not what it seems. It's the opposite. And Macbeth we see is a valiant warrior, honest and valiant, and we see what happens when the mechanisms get going here. A brief synopsis of Scene 2. Duncan, King of Scotland, hears an account of the success in battle of his noblemen Macbeth and Banquo. Macbeth is a great warrior, very valiant, very brave, he's a great warrior, and Banquo. Duncan orders the execution of the rebel Thane of Cawdor and sends messengers to announce to Macbeth that he has been given Cawdor's title. So he gets that, right? The alarm within. Hear ye, the trumpets sound, right? Enter King, Malcolm, Donalbain, Lennox, attendants, all that stuff with the bleeding captain. What bloody man is that? Duncan the king. He can report, as seemeth by his plight, of the revolt the new estate. Malcolm, this is the sergeant, the officer, who like a good and hearty soldier fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend, say to the king the knowledge of the broil as thou didst leave it. Here's a doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers that do cling together and choke their art. This is important here because this shows the captain shows Macbeth's bravery, right? The merciless MacDonald, worthy to be a rebel, for to that the multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him from the western isles, of kerns and gallows glasses, with lightly armed Irish foot soldiers and heavily armed ones. Kerns and gallows glasses. I like that. Is supplied, and fortune on his damned quarrel, accursed cause, smiling showed like a rebel's whore, falsely appeared in favor. But all's too weak for brave Macbeth. So we see that there, right? Brave Macbeth. Well, he deserves that name. Disdaining fortune with his brandished steel, which smoked with bloody execution, like valor's minions, favorite, carved out his passage. So this is what brave Macbeth went into war to battle, gallant, brave, devil may care, and just killed everybody, right? Till he faced the slave, which ne'er shook hands, nor bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the nave to the chops. He cut him from the navel to the chops, right? And fixed his head upon our battlements. Cut off his head. Yeah. So here's Macbeth in war, right? He's brave, valiant, a great warrior. And we'll juxtapose this with later, especially after he gets the weird sisters, the witches' prophecies. Duncan, king, O valiant cousin, worthy gentleman. He's talking about Macbeth there, right? As whence the sun gins his reflection, uh, shipwracking storms and direful thunders break, so from the spring whence comfort seemed to come, discomfort swells. Mark, King of Scotland, mark. No sooner justice had with valor armed compelled these skipping kerns to trust their heels, but the Norwegian lord, surveying vantage, seeing an opportunity, with furbished arms and new supplies of men, began a fresh assault. So this is the report of the battle, the war. Dismayed not that our captains Macbeth and Banquo? Yes, as sparrows, eagles, or the hare, the lion. If I say so, if I say the truth, this is the sooth, the truth here. I must report they were as cannons. They were as cannons overcharged with double cracks of explosives. So this is Macbeth and Banquo. They were like cannons overcharged with double cracks here. So they doubly redoubled strokes upon they foe. So they just doubled down and started kicking ass, right? Except, unless they meant to bathe in reeking wounds or memorize another Golgotha. I cannot tell, but I am faint. My gashes cry for help. So well thy wards become thee as thy wounds. They smack of honor both. Go get him surgeons. Who comes here? Enter Ross. Who comes here? The worthy Thane of Ross. What a haste looks thou through to his eyes, so should he look, that seems to speak things strange. God save the king. Whence camest thou, worthy Thane? From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banners flout the sky, and fan our people cold. Norway, the king of Norway, Norway himself, with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict. The dismal he means by threatening here, threatening conflict, till that Bellona's bridegroom lapped in proof, that maid of the goddess war, clad in tested proved armor, confronted him with self-comparisons, point against point, rebellious arm against rebellious arm, curbing his lavish spirit, and, to conclude, the victory fell on us. Great happiness, that now Sweno, the Norway's king, craves composition. Nor would we deign him burial of his men till he dispersed, at St. Colm's Inch. $10,000 to our general use. King, Duncan, no more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interests. Go pronounce his present death. So, we're not putting up, we're like the synopsis of execute the Thane of, go pronounce his death. And with his former title, greet Macbeth, right? Macbeth is going to be the new Thane of Cawdor. I'll see it done. What had he lost, noble Macbeth had won. So this brief scene shows Macbeth valiant in war, brave, honorable, and Malcolm the King bestows this title, Thane of Cawdor, on Macbeth. So, and we're gonna jump into the witches, our favorite, the Weird Sisters, the witches, in Act 1, Scene 3 next.